Yeah, look, we obviously it's our first away win of the season, so first and foremost we're pleased with that. And but I thought the way the match went and how we set up today was, I guess, clever. And it worked for us. I think as the game went on, we got stronger, and I think a well-deserved win in the end.
How crucial was it to get that first away win of the season?
Yeah, look, really important. It's been an interesting season for us so far in the way it's begun. And we don't feel like we have a problem on the road, despite the fact that we've lost all the games away. But our performances have been there in most of them, and tonight was just rewards, I think, for a good away performance.
And to see Juan get a brace, how good was that?
Yeah, look, pleased for Juan, pleased for him to score some goals. We still, my opinion on Juan hasn't changed whether he scored or he didn't. He's working hard for the team. He's still got a little bit of a way to go physically, but putting his hand up for the team and performing, pleased for him.
2 wins in a row now. Does it feel like you guys doing the last season charge?
We've got no choice. So whether we're building a charge or not, if we have any ambition about making the six, we've got to go on the run somewhere, and it has to probably be now. So, it's probably important for us not to look at the table, get too far ahead of ourselves. We'll just take each game as it comes. And, tonight for us was about taking an opportunity against a side that played on Tuesday night. And we did that. And now we've got to go and take an opportunity against Melbourne City at home on Wednesday.
Have you noticed a bit of a shift in confidence within the side that with these results it's kind of just affirmed that there is a bit of a lead here?
I think the belief has always been there. I think, for us as a squad, we've still got good players to come back in, and we've missed key players for large parts of the season. But what we're finding is the emergence of young players, and, Henry Hoare's been a find this year in the way he's developed. Nick Olsen's come in the last couple of weeks, done well, Louis Zabala. So we're getting good experience for these kind of players who are performing at the moment. We're not getting carried away. We're not getting too far ahead of ourselves, but when everyone else is back fit, it's going to be good competition for the squad, and hopefully we can translate that into more results on the park.
Yeah, you mentioned your next game coming up. That's going to be a huge challenge. You see that as almost a defining moment in the season where if you can get a result there, it'll really kickstart things.
Look, maybe, but again, it's another opportunity for us at home in front of our fans to get a good performance and a good result, and we can't get ahead of ourselves. We're in the position we're in, and we can't change that, but what we can change is picking up wins, and, if we look at just one game at a time, it's a cliche, but I don't think for us we can get too far ahead of ourselves. So we look at the next game, and if we go and perform and win, great, we tick it off, and then we'll look to the next one.
Injury-wise tonight, how'd you come out of it?
I think okay at this stage. I think there's a couple of sore bodies, a few bruises, but I think on the whole, I think we'll be fine.
And the late red card was maybe that table?
I didn't even see it. I turned to the bench, and when I turned around, the whistle had gone in the car that came out. And they didn't show a replay on the big screen, so I didn't actually see it.
Yeah, no worries at all. Thanks for that.
Great, thanks.
Okay, Adam, do you want to jump in?
Yeah, Warren, first of all, congratulations. First away win for the season, and I've been bugging about that. Do you feel as though this win, this was the most complete this season for the boys?
Look, we took our chances, scored 4 goals away from home. So in terms of complete and chances converted, then you would say yes. But there's still work for us to do. There's still lots we can improve on. And if we're serious about making a charge or a run for the finals, as it was put before, we need to be better. And I think tonight was nice. It was a great result. We can build on that. But there's still lots of areas we need to improve on.
You mentioned all the young players as well. Jez Lofthouse got some minutes, won a penalty. Do you see him more as an impact player coming off the bench rather than sort of a starting player, unlike the likes of Zabala and Hoare, who you seem to trust as a starter?
Look, I think at this level you need to trust players both with and without the ball. It's the same with Joey Champ this last season. We had to trust him without the ball. We knew what his qualities were with the ball, and it's the same with Jez. Jez is wonderful with the ball. He needs work without the ball. He hasn't got much in that department at the moment at this level where, he's got a great understanding of what we're asking of him. But what I would say is he's been injured, he's had COVID, he's been out for a while, so his fitness is improving. We wanted to bring him tonight, we've wanted to use him when we've had the chance, but he's got a bit to learn as well defensively, and I think once he does that, we'll start to see more and more of him.
And one final one from me. Tom Alford went down during the second half. All fine there, or obviously he's a player that's very important, and also as well, he's very injury prone.
Yeah, no, he's fine. He's fine. It was just a bit of cramp, and we didn't take any risk with him, so that's all it was.
Thanks, Warren. See you Wednesday.
See ya.
Ash, do you want to go next?
Yeah, hi, Warren. You mentioned that for Brisbane, I guess, to make that top six charge, that a few things needed to change. What were some of those things that Brisbane needed to work on to make the six?
Look, I think, you know, there's a whole lot of things internally we can improve on. You know, we're 4-0 up, and we switched off from a corner, which we've done this year when the game has been on the line, you know, so we can see the sloppy goal to make it 4-1. Now, in the grand scheme of things, that might not matter, but to me, that does matter. And we've seen that before when the game was on the line in other games that have cost us points. So concentration's a big one for me, and just, I think, a general improvement in everything we do at the moment. You know, it's probably not where I can go into it in detail here, but I still think we can be a lot better than what we've shown so far.
Yeah. And with the substitutions that came on in the second half, what drove that?
Necessity. Cramp for Tom, you know, Zabala as well. You know, it's a long trip, I guess, and it was quite humid tonight, so we saw cramp with a couple of the boys, which is surprising, but that's what it was, and so we felt we needed to make the changes, and one was the same, but what we did do is we injected a bit of experience in the fullback position in Jack, and we had some speed coming on with Jez and Luke, so in the end that contributed to the third and fourth goal.
And just a final one from me. What really got the results in that second half? I mean, you said that the subs obviously brought on fresh legs. Did you see confidence as well come through?
We were confident going into the game with the game plan we had. You know, we knew we were going to set up a certain way that we felt would cause Perth problems, and you know, apart from the first 15-20 where I probably wasn't happy with us as a whole, we grew into the game in the first half and started to create chances before we did get the goal to go 1-0 in the break, but then we had to be good enough in the second half to go on with it, and I felt we were. I felt we controlled the second half quite well.